everyone, I am Level by Hatsune Miku, and in today's video, I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. So today's topic will be, how can you tell if you have a Vocaloid bootleg plushie? Now this is something I've always wanted to kind of do for a little while because, as you know, I have all of the Vocaloid plushies, like from Miku to Kaito, Rin and Len, Luca, and Mako, and I will be showing you guys my full collection eventually of my Vocaloid collection in the future, but today I thought, let's make a video about Vocaloid bootlegs because some of you, if you have Vocaloid plushies, might have a Vocaloid bootleg and you guys might not know if you have a bootleg or not. So I decided to go over the facts of how you can tell if your Vocaloid is a bootleg or not, and if it's the real deal or if it's a fake. Now it took me a while to know if I actually had a few Vocaloid bootlegs myself, and I have two. Maybe three. I'm not sure about my Rin Vocaloid, like the first one I ever got, but I definitely know I have two Vocaloid bootlegs, and that would be my Miku and Kaito. Now these two right here in front of you are actually the official ones, but I will go with each Vocaloid. I'll start with Miku and then Kaito first, so I'll show you guys like how you can tell what is like the real one and which one is fake. It's actually very easy to identify, like with fake Vocaloid bootlegs and the real one. So without any further ado, you guys, I'm actually going to show you guys how you can tell real from fake. So actually, let's start off with Miku first. I'll start off with her first, so I'll just put Kaito off to the side. So this is the real Hatsune Miku plushie, and how I can tell that it is real is look at the stitching, like pay attention to her bow, look at how like I guess thick you would say, and look at like her headphones, like as you can see, like how like right there, it's like very like, is that wide, like it's not like flimsy, it's actually really hard, like see how like wide this fabric piece is. And also you can bend the hair. Like if you want, you can actually like bend it, like it's got like that wire in it. Also again, like with this, like look at how like look at how hard that is, you can even barely do anything to it. Also again, you can bend her, you can move her. And also the eyes. So this is actually the real Hatsune Miku one because I'll show you guys the tag that came with it. It came with this tag when I bought it. I think, yes, I got this one off of Amazon, and I paid a very huge amount of money for this, so that's another way to tell if it's real. If you see a Vocaloid plushie like for under like $20, that might be a sign that it's not real. It could be a fake. I paid like $100 and something, I think $125, maybe even more for this plushie, because the official ones, they might be also be called official Hatsune Miku, or if you look here, it says Nendroid plush. So if you're buying a Vocaloid plushie, like Hatsune Miku for instance, please make sure that the tag looks like this and that it's big. But if you actually buy a Vocaloid plushie with the tag that looks just like this, but if the background is green, and I think it's a little bit different, but yeah, if you buy one with the background, like, or like with any of them, like let's say if you bought like a Rin Kagamini plushie and it came with this tag but the background was green but it had Miku on it, that's another way of identifying that it's also a bootleg, because the Vocaloid plushie you buy should have the characters' little silhouette and the color of their skin tone, like Hatsune Miku's kind of aqua, so this is kind of like a bluish background. But let's say if I bought one with Rin, it would show her silhouette and the background would be like orange. I used to have them but I threw them away, but I kept this one as a reference. So that's another way of telling if the Vocaloid tag is real. So again, if you have a Miku plushie and if it came with the tag like this, and you can bend it and stuff, and the tag is blue, that's how you know it's the real one. So I'm actually going to show you guys the bootleg Miku that I have, which was actually the first Vocaloid plushie I have. You'll be able to tell the difference real fast. So here is the bootleg Hatsune Miku. So if I put them side by side, you can definitely tell the difference, but we will focus on her later, so I'm actually going to put her down. So this is the bootleg Miku figure. This was the first one I ever got, and I'll show you guys the difference between that one I just showed you and this one. So let's take a look at her headphones. See how it's like really flimsy? Like you can easily like look at how like thick it is, not like thick, but slim this looks compared to this one. Like if you look at it, see the difference, like see how like, look at how small it is. Like this one's like you see what I mean? Like it's also like really flimsy. And also look at this, like you see how loose that is compared to like this one. Like that's real like quality right there. But also look at the eyes compared to this one. Like if you look at the eyes, this one's more I want to say better looking, but it's more like bigger. This one's kind of like more like smaller. Also the stitching looks pretty fine, but also yeah, the stitching, like look at her tie, like that's clearly been like not like maybe painted on, but compared to this one, like look at the difference. Like this is actually real fabric, this just got painted on like carelessly. Also the leak, like look at the stitching, it's not that good. Also sorry there's lots of dog hair on this thing, my dog likes to try and eat this thing. Also this is really flimsy, the hair doesn't stay in place. Also the texture on this hair is actually very different. It's more like a, I forgot the name of the fabric, but look at the texture on the hair compared to this one. This one's more like almost like furish, like almost like it's a different type of texture. Like you can actually see that's kind of like I don't know what that texture is called, but compared to this one, it's like I forgot the name of this fabric, I'm sorry. But also take a look at this thing. See how this is on the side compared to this one? That's how it should be. It should be on this side. But no, they actually put it on this side, so that's another way of identifying if you have a bootleg Miku plushie. Also, look at the work on this. It's not that good, but then again, also the texture of the face feels really different compared to that one, but that could just be me. So yeah, this is a bootleg Hatsune Miku plush, and I actually got this on Wish. I think I got it for like $20. But then again, it was the first Miku plush I ever bought. I didn't even know there was such thing as bootleg vocaloid plushies. But you know, like look, you can't even like bend it. But you know what? It might be a bootleg, but it's like the first Hatsune Miku plush I ever got, and it's always gonna be one of my favorites that I have because I love it to death. It's the longest one I've had too. Plus the clothing. So this is the bootleg. Like look at how flimsy she is. Like her hair can just go like wild. Compared to this one, like look, compared to the difference, like snakes, like look at that. So yeah, if you look at them, you can definitely tell which one is the bootleg. So that's how I discovered it. I actually was curious to like, I actually saw a video about like someone doing like a bootleg review, and I thought like when I got her, I was like, oh, how come this looks so different compared to this one? Because I thought like, oh, you know, like whatever. I actually had to buy this one because this one has a leak and I don't want to cut it off. So anyways, long story, I bought it for a series. So I thought like, oh, like how come this is different? So I looked at it and people were saying that this was the bootleg. So I was like, oh, I did research and I was like, okay, yeah, this really is a bootleg Miku. Like look at that. Like seriously. So yeah, if you do have this plushie and it looks exactly like this and it comes with the leak, and again, like it comes with the tag like this, but again the background is green. So if it comes with the tag but the background is green, that's also a way of knowing your Miku is a bootleg. But you know what, bootleg or not, it's still a Hatsune Miku plushie and I love it to death. But that's how you can tell with this Hatsune Miku plushie. And now I'm going to move on to Kaito, so I'll just move these two out of the way and we will get on to Kaito. So here is the official Kaito plushie that I have. I actually had to buy this one twice. I'll tell you why when I get onto the other plushie. So this is the official Kaito plush. As you can see, like usual, you can actually bend it. And the detail on the coat is very good. And his scarf like also like bends. Like if you want to bend it, you know you can. Also, you can also bend his legs. Like look at the back. Pretty official, you know. Also this is like pretty, it's not like loose and flimsy. Also, I'll show you guys the tag. This is the tag that came with it. Like I said, the Vocaloid, like if it's real, it should have a silhouette of the character that you're buying with the background, like, or the hair color of their hair. So this is the official one, because as you can see, it says an Android plush, series 3, and it says gift. So this is the official, like, this is the real one, and then I'll show you guys the fake one in just a moment. So here is the fake one I bought off of Amazon, which I was actually really kind of upset when I got it, because when I bought it, it showed a picture of this, like the official one, like, you know, the pose it's sitting, like if you've looked up Vocaloid plushie, it shows like them sitting. So I thought, oh, like I got this one off of Amazon, so when I got it, this is what I got. Not this, but this. I paid like $100 and something for this. So I was definitely pretty upset when I saw it, because I was like, what the hell? They freaking lied. But hey, you know what? Amazon's Amazon. Amazon's been pretty good to me when it comes to like packages, so I'm not going to give them too much crap. But yeah, I was very upset when this arrived, because it looked nothing like the one. Because see like how flimsy it is? The scarf doesn't even bend. Like even the scarf is a different color. But the eyes look pretty decent. But you know, it's actually pretty decent for a vocaloid bootleg. Like, but I don't think this is as good as this texture. Like, this one's more like original. This one's kind of just like crap, like, in my opinion. But it's a cute little vocaloid bootleg, I will say. But it's not what I ordered. I was supposed to get this, so I had to get that off of eBay. Wasn't very happy, because I'm not a big fan of ordering things off of eBay, because they have to go through Japan and come through America. And then if you're Canadian and if you buy something and it goes through America, you might have to pay duty taxes. Which I did, but you know, duty taxes aren't that expensive for Canada, so yeah. Also, I'll show you guys the tag that came with it. It looks okay, but when you know, show them side by side, it looks like crap. So this is the tag that came with it. Oh, sorry, Kaito. See the big difference? Like, also, if you get a vocaloid plushie and it comes with a tag this small, that's another way of identifying that your vocaloid plushie is a bootleg. The tag should look like this, nice and big. Not like whatever the hell this is. I mean, it looks pretty identical. It's literally the same thing, but smaller. But it came with this. And I was like, okay, yeah, this is definitely a bootleg. So that's another way of identifying if you have a bootleg vocaloid plushie. Again, if it's small or it has like Miku as the silhouette, but the blue background, that's another way of identifying that's fake. But this one was really damn expensive. And I was really kind of upset that I had to pay the amount of money I paid for this one, but for a bootleg. So yeah, that's another way of identifying vocaloid bootlegs. So yeah, not really fun when you kind of get scammed by Amazon. But again, Amazon has been pretty good to me when it comes to ordering stuff. So I'm actually going to put them all side by side if I can. It might look stupid. Well, that's going to be it for today, you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope that this video helped you to identify if your vocaloid plushies are bootleg. Again, you guys, really make sure that you guys are actually getting the real deal. Look at the price and see if it's like different on other websites, because again, you shouldn't have to pay like $120 something for a bootleg like this. Like, for this, I can understand because it's the real deal, it's the original, it's the official vocaloid plushies that I think it's from Good Smile, I'm not sure. But yeah, make sure that, you know, if you're buying a vocaloid plushie, like, if you see something like this and it's like lower, then make sure you don't buy it, because you shouldn't have to pay like $20 for the official one, because that just seems not right, because these are very expensive, and actually some of them are hard to find, like especially the Mako one. But don't buy bootleg plushies that are also high price. That could just be the person scamming you. But again, if you have this Miku plushie that has the leak, chances are you probably have this and it's a bootleg, because I've seen a lot of people like reviewing this plushie and they think it's the real thing, but it's not. So this is actually a bootleg. Sorry to anyone who thinks this is the real deal, but if you have this plushie, it's a bootleg. Also with this one. Also, look at the height. Like, they're actually, like, this one's smaller than that one, so that's another way of identifying it. But again, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Sorry that I don't really know a lot about bootleg vocaloid plushies, but I just wanted to share my thoughts with it, because you know, these two are bootlegs, and I actually have all the other ones, but they're stored away. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you guys have vocaloid bootlegs, or if you guys didn't even know like how you can even identify, well, that's how you can identify vocaloid bootlegs. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, comment, and to subscribe, and to share this video with a friend. And until then, I will see you next time. Goodbye.